Oh, hell no.
You know what the going on. What's going on, my good people? This your boy Lap Up the Entertainer, here to bring you some action between Bethune-Cookman and South Carolina State University. This is going to be a unique battle between both of these bands, man. Meek versus Swag. This going to be good, you know. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like, you know. I wish there was fifth quarter footage in this, but they only did halftime footage, which is understandable. But, you know, I do got footage from later on down the line. We got other footage. So, we got a lot to grade. So, if you're new to the channel, this is going to the SWAC tier list, okay? So, I'm grading out Bethune-Cookman's field shows, etc. in a series, okay? And this is going to help me determine where they stack up in the division, okay? Now, this is just me, you know, taking things in and understanding where they stack up as far as the band is concerned. But there's no favoritism at all, but I'm keeping it to you raw and uncut, okay? So, they're going against South Carolina State. That band's different on that field, man. The Marching 101, you know, they the truth. On that field. So I'm excited to see what they're going to bring in this battle. Okay? Again, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is my opinion. So what I catch is what I catch, but you know, I might miss a couple things here and there, but again, at the end of the day, this is my opinion. Alright? No cuts, no breaks, nothing. It's just my strong opinion about where Bethune-Cookman lands and South Carolina State lands in this battle, okay? But this goes into a series for Bethune-Cookman, all right? So, with that being said, look to the cards next to me so you know we'll be grading for halftime. We're grading entrance, songs, formations, dancers, breakdown, overall creativity. Maximum points they can make altogether is 25. They will get an extra incentive, and that can possibly round their score to a 30. But that depends if they do something unique or death-defying on the field. Now, I would say this, and I want to let y'all know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the entrance to look clean. If the band is stationary, I'm expecting the sound to sound good. Formations, I'm looking for formations to look very clean. Nothing looks out of place. If I see it, I'm going to put arrows on them, you know, etc. 8 to 5 needs to be there. Nobody out there skating, you know. Them legs need to be put up, not walking. Y'all marching band. I'm looking for the dancers' stunts to go well. I'm looking for the dancers to look clean on the field. Okay? I'm not no dancer connoisseur, but if I see something that does not look right, I'm going to call it out. Breakdown, I'm expecting at least 3 breakdown features from both bands. At least 3 breakdown features. Okay? And creativity is kind of self-explanatory. But you know what I'm looking at and what I'm anticipating in this battle. So, just to give you a heads up. Okay, so shout out to Guarding the Musician for getting this field show footage for both bands. Let's see. Yeah, for both bands. And I really appreciate y'all. If y'all new to the channel, please give Guarding the Musician a follow too. Because I think this is some good footage. Alrighty. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut up. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. Let's get into the action. Bethune-Cookman's first.
Bethune-Cookman University. Threats cannot shake us. History cannot break us. Fear will not define us. We carry the unbreakable spirit of our founder, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, whose DNA is intricately woven into the tapestry of our nation. South Carolina, please welcome the marching Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman University, the Pride, the Panther, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Very clean so far.
Mickey Roberts,
We got some people kind of skating right now in this formation. Not getting them leads up as much as they can be. They're kind of skating in that formation. Formations.
Dancing to the unstoppable sounds of Janet Jackson, 20 karat gold control.
That was nice. Very clean.
Very clean. To show up and show out. South Carolina, this is what everybody came to see.
They got the energy for the breakdown.
And undeniable. Leon Thomas, Mutt. And now it's time to flip the script and turn it loose straight from Baby Chief to it with Russ. Bet you can't do this. Heavy weight champion. school pimp band energy, marching wildcat dreams, and dollar store execution.
Ooh, not dollar store execution. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Alrighty, let's give it a grade. So, entrance, I'm going to give entrance a 5. Very solid. Songs, I'm going to give them a 5. Formations, I'm going to give them a 4. Dancers, I'm going to give them a 5. Breakdown, I'm going to give them a 5. Creativity, I'm going to give them a 4. Okay. So, almost a perfect and almost a perfect 30. Close, real close. They close to it. They scratch it on that surface, boy. Okay? But almost a perfect. Not bad at all. Only reason why I took off in the formations is because you had some people skating in the follow the leader drill. Y'all marching band. Y'all got to get y'all needs up. You know, it's nothing that they can do about it now. But what I would say is that when you have that type of opportunity, you know, that's the time you need to get your knees up. I don't care how quick a band is moving. Get your knees up. You can't walk it. And then when they got out of it, then you had some people who actually got their knees up. You see what I'm saying? It's not even a peripheral thing. You could tell that some people was legitimately escaping in that follow the leader drill. Okay? But they got them a strong 28. A very, very strong 28. That's not bad at all. You know, I don't know what the one-on-one is going to do, but, you know, they're going to have to come with it. South Carolina State's going to have to come with it. For real, for real. Very strong. Very, 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 very strong from Bethune-Cookman. Okay? So moving on to South Carolina State. Okay? If you made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It means so much to me. Okay? What I would say as well is that, you know, it's 2 different sizes, but, you know, South Carolina State is really good on that field, so don't let size fool you. Okay? So let's see what they got. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. All right, let's get to it.
And now, from the beautiful garden city of Orangeburg, South Carolina, this is the marching 101 of South Carolina State University. On behalf of our director of bands, Dr. J. William Nicholas, Dean of the College of Education, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Dr. M. Evelyn Fields, the entire South Carolina State University band staff. Please welcome the famed South Carolina State University Marching 101. The shining stars of halftime beneath the Carolina skies. The 101 connection is here.
The fanfare could be a tad bit cleaner.
Wildcats, do you really want some of this? Tyler, the creator, ring.
Some 8 to 5 issues here. Some more 8 to 5 issues there.
The silky smooth pageantry on the electric silk color guard.
More so step outs. Knees up. That's what I'm talking about. They got their knees up in that follow leader drill. That's what I love to see right there. Not skate.
beautiful, talented, and world famous champagne dancer.
Tighter with their spin.
Focus on the 50-yard line from Charleston, South Carolina. 101 Her name is Madison Lawrence.
Okay. Okay.
Ladies of Champagne. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we pause as the 101 would like to take this time to honor a legend. After 45 years of dedicated service, the band arranger for the Bethune-Cookman Marching Wildcats, Mr. James Portia, is retiring. Bulldog family, regardless of the school, HBCU love is HBCU love. With respect on top. So on behalf of the Marching 101 family, Mr. James Portia, we present to you a baton and a card signed by the entire Marching 101 band and staff as we say congratulations on your retirement and much love to you and your family. And now, Marching 101, you know what time it is. Let's do this. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Okay.
Now pull back the sheets so we can break it down like this. Just in case you didn't know, you can always ride the 101 train.
Okay, 101. They got the energy, y'all.
Now let us cook.
Hey, that's signing off. Okay. They got the energy, man. They look very clean.
But it ain't over. Let me be clear. This is still the only marching band in the world where our goal is to transcend comfort and leave nothing to be desired on any band, any day, anytime, anywhere. Bethune? Oh, hell no.
That was nice. That was very, 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 very entertaining from South Carolina State. All right, let's give it a grade. Entrance, I'm going to give them a 5. Songs, I'm going to give them a 3. Formations, I'm going to give them a 4. Dancers, I'm going to give them a 4. Breakdown, I'm going to give them a 5. Creativity, I'm going to give them a 5. All right. So let me do some calculating up and give my verdict on that. Okay? $26. Alrighty. So let me explain why these grades happened the way it did. Okay? And then we're gonna move on to see who actually won this battle. Okay? So when we look at songs, a fanfare was a little bit muddy. I feel like that could have been better. Okay? Now, when it came down to the dance feature, it was somebody who snuck in close to the end. It just came in just a tad bit early with one note, and I was listening for that, and so that definitely hurt them on that. Dancers, I feel like the dancers can be a little bit cleaner. I felt like there was just some aspects that it needed to be tighter. Like even when it came down to the spin in the beginning, and then we had that major routine that did not go so well. And that in fact that they incorporated that inside the dance feature, and then it didn't go right the way it needed to. It's high risk, high reward, but it didn't go out for them the way it needed to. Breakdown was solid, very good. Had no complaints about that. Creativity, it was really nice, very, very nice. They did very good in the creative department. All right, so we want to know who won this battle, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, so I'm going to give the grades. Bethune-Cookman beat South Carolina State by 2 points. Okay? 2-point difference. I have to give this battle to Bethune-Cookman, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty? Even though they didn't have a complex drill, but because Bethune-Cookman had a simplified drill, it still handled what it needed to do. Okay? It did what it needed to do. The breakdown was there. The dancers, they had their thing. All it took off for their formations, and that was just one. Everything else sounded good. The sound sounded good. The interest looked clean. They was lacking some creativity, but hey, they still sealed the deal with a 28. All right. South Carolina State, as I was saying earlier, the songs hurt them as far as it's just staying clean. Formations, there was some step-off issues, and the dancers, I just feel like the dancers can be cleaner. But everything else was pretty straight. Now, I'm going to say this, too, before anybody gets in their feelings about it. You got to remember this, too. This was in the beginning of the year, okay? This was in the beginning of the year, so I'm not expecting a lot of stuff to be as clean as it can be, if that makes sense, okay? So that's just my verdict when it comes down to that. I'm not expecting a lot of things to be clean, but it's the beginning of the year. What more can you expect, So I think this was their second game, or second or third game of the season, So you kind of get what I'm getting at with that. All right? So with that being said, man, I also want to extend the invitation for people who want to be part of my membership program. I go into details more about it in the link above. So please click on that link. Will be well deserved. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can just hit that thank you tab below. Okay. I will also like to give a special shout out to my channel member. Thank you so much for being part of this family. It means so much to me that you are still sticking with your boy and enjoying the content as we go on. Okay. So I really appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.